stay away. We got our bat, we got Java Hog dancing in the background. I mean, this is kind of the best dancing scene I've ever seen. I don't think it gets a whole lot better than this. I'll pay you in hot dance moves. Wait, is Beastaf fighting me? No, I'm fighting Fizz. Can you shovel? I mean, I don't see why not.
But it's time for the Beast to return to the battlefield. Beastaf, who just took down Raziel 2-0 as well, goes head-to-head with Rahman. And I just want to take a moment here to show you guys Beast AF's guild, because it's a guild name that I haven't seen. I believe he's the only member in the guild. If we're able to show it here, EFC Killer, and his rank in the guild is Berserking Prio. Guessing that's a shout out to the Berserking buff in Warsong Gulch. Pair that up with an Elemental Mastery Ellie Shaman. You've got some big crits on your hands. Meanwhile, Rahman, a trial in the guild CLC. Requested many times the previous season to join CDL. We gave him an opportunity today. Let's see if he lives up to that opportunity. Rahman, we want to see some big damn. We've heard so much about you. We want to see you pop off in this duel against Beast AF as Beast pops the ghost form, muting himself from saps, navigating away from the totems here.
I think he's looking to do is prevent any totems from being killed during the cheap shot. Bearhouse does come out early. He is looking to get those interrupts on, or get that pushback on those chain lightnings and stuff. Mitigate as much damage as possible. Imp kick, just pretty much trying to keep Beastaf from playing the game at all. Imp sprint does stop the frost shock, and now he is killing totems. He's probably gonna bandage off this, look to get a sap, but the sap breaks early. Super unfortunate. He does vanish into another imp kick. Not sure what he's gonna do off here. A nade comes out from BSF, actually lands on Rahman, but the flame shock does break it. Full kidney comes out. Potentially not a full kidney, and here comes the chain lightning, big damage, and Rahman gets destroyed from 60%. Oh no.
Beast AF earning his name, the Berserking Prio EFC Killer, as he deletes Rahman there, who did his best to try to keep Beast locked down, preventing that wombo combo, but you know, spamming improved kick isn't gonna be good enough.
Oh man. You hate to see it, dude. You really do. When you do everything in your power to stop one cast and it goes off and it's like later, dude. Just he got deleted. Unfortunate.
We'll get another opportunity here in this next duel as we have Selfish coming in with the $25 donation to fight COVID-19. Thank you so much, Selfish. He says, Zug, doing my part, Dad Heart. Can we get some hearts in the chat for Selfish? $25 on behalf of the Horde. Really appreciate it. Shout out to Crusty with the $5 donation. Nip Law, maybe, with the $5. Thank you so much for the $5. Really appreciate it. Yeah, thank you guys so much for your generosity and your PG names as we head back into the duels here. Beast AF versus Rahman. Rahman desperately trying to pick up a victory here in this second matchup. Pops the 5-point kidney onto Beast, trying to lock him down. Takes the time out of the kidney, but there's the poison cleansing totem cleansing off the blind for Beast AF. So Rahman in huge trouble here. Did not clear the totem in time.
This is good though. He does get a sap.
Good sap. Good opportunity for a reset.
Makes up for that cleansed blind here. He does pop blood freak. You actually can't do that in the original opener. The Shaman can pull you out. Full open here. Cheap shot doesn't resist into a gouge. He's looking for a kidney, and it does land. This is actually really good for Rahman. This is the best turnout whatsoever. Unfortunately, he doesn't kick that or break that Fire Nova totem. He does eat probably a 1,100 damage on it. Beast after has popped Defiler's Talisman here. Poison cleansing does get hit here, and the chain lightning will come out soon. I think he might have kicked that. I'm not sure. I didn't see an improved kick. Beastaf looking to juke, like waiting for the kick somehow. He does get a frost shock off. Rockman won't be able to close the gap, and a full chain lightning does come. Somehow he does. Maybe he partially resists Earth Shock, something like that. He's just too low. It might be too little, too late. Rockman, he does fall. I think he fell to lightning shield there.
If it wasn't for not going for the poison cleansing totem at the start, I feel like Rockman had a really big chance there. The second toe up got popped, he did manage to get a gouge off. He managed to stun up Beastaf long enough to at least prevent that extra spell damage going off on him, but it just wasn't enough. You gotta go for the totems first before you pop the blind. He got unlucky on the pulse timer, ended up clearing the blind, but we'll see how Rahman does in his later duels. We know the competitors will, as Beastaf and Raziel return to the dueling arena, ready to do battle, Bruce.
Ellie Shaman and Shadow Priest can actually be really fun. Lots of purges, lots of non-damage globals. Oh, I see. Rockman was actually using instant poison the first duel. Sorry, yeah. He actually, and then he reapplied. Okay, so then he was using instant poison to get damage in. Then he applied crippling later on, so we could probably try and back off and get the bandit. Actually, kind of cool. Well played by him. Sorry about that. But yeah, we'll see what happens. We'll see. I don't know if the name of the game here is just like, you know, get big purges and purge. I'm sure he's going to try and clean this Shadow Priest here. Potentially just absolutely global him, right? I think I saw Fizz actually full global a priest the other day, so we'll see what happens here. Yeah, first global purge. I think Raziel had a Shadow Word Pain resist. He's yeah, fakes the Mind Blast. Does get the grounding. I'm not sure how he plans to break it. I guess he can probably break it with the Shadow Word Pain once he gets in range. Beastaf is sitting in range of the ground. Raziel's trying to pull him away, but Beastaf's having none of it. We'll see if he tries to go for an eat drink or something. Now he has range. He's going to catch up to that grounding, but I think it is off cooldown. So even though he's up close, it is just going to get dropped again. And there it is. Big silence onto Beastaf. I'm not sure how the grounding didn't eat that. Maybe it doesn't eat silences. Nade misses. Raziel's looking to close the gap. He's going to get purged here. He is already cleaned. Frostshock does go down, and the shield does absorb it. Raziel's trying to close the distance here, trying to get a Mind Blast. Beastaf, though, going to heal up a little bit. I don't know if Devouring Plague has gone out, maybe, but it should be up soon. Beastaf's actually winning favorably. The mana game's looking really good. Raziel's going to try and eat, drink, walk, but it's just not going to happen. He gets Frost Shocked, looking for a Mind Blast, but there is a grounding down. I think it does get eaten. He's going to go for Mind Flays. He's going to put a Shower Pain up, but it's just not enough. He's I don't think there is any recovering, and he does go down.
Finishes it off in style with a big Elementary Mastery Toe-Ep Chain Lightning. I actually really like that duel from Beastaf. The only Shaman I've seen to take what is widely regarded as a very aggressive class and play it very patiently there, as you saw him just throwing out some chip damage, throwing out shocks, dropping grounding totems, baiting Raziel into dumping mana into Mind Blast, Shadow Word Pains. Really great patient play there by Beastaf. Really 5-head performance there, and he does get the victory. As we just, Drowning Totems. That's it, guys. Drowning Totems. It's coming in Shadowlands. But right now we're in Classic, and we just got we just got a donation here. It hasn't come up on my screen just yet, but thank you so much to whoever you were, good sir, good ma'am, for your generosity. We really appreciate it. Fighting COVID-19 1 versus 1, just like our competitors are fighting each other 1 versus 1 here and now. Bruce, after seeing Beastaf in that first duel, what do you think Raziel needs to do in the second duel to adjust?
I'm not sure, but I know Beast has a Peasant Collar up, and I know he's going to be spamming purges methodically just like last time, and he's not going to walk out of that grounding totem. I'm not sure what the play is for getting him. The moment he walks into the range of Beastaf, he knows he's getting purged, and he knows he's going to be open to a Chain Lightning, and he's really scared about it. Maybe he saves his shield, he keeps that Weakened Soul off of him, and maybe he should just be cast at the last second when he does see a Chain Lightning come out. Beastaf's already just going for it. I think he had him cleaned already. Raziel still hasn't gone through that grounding totem, but he's just trying to Mind Flay through. I just don't think it's enough. He does get naded here, and it should be over. Even if he does land the sphere, even if he does recover, it's just not going to be enough. Beastaf still is grounding down, so the no Mind Blasts are coming out. Shadow Word Pain is up to Rodham, but it's just not going to, it's just not going to happen, unfortunately. Tremor was down. Yeah, dude. He's owning.
Taking 2 wins off of Shadow Priest right there, 2-0ing Raziel. And again, just kind of a peculiar strategies employed by Beastaf, but it's working. He's just taking his time, dropping grounding totems, playing the patient game, and forcing Raz to burn his mana. Raz Perhaps a little bit slow on clearing those grounding totems. Maybe a little one macro might come in handy here in his next set of duels. But we'll see if he's able to adjust moving forward. All right. Beastaf versus Maui Wowi. Shaman versus Mage. Here we go. Rank 14 versus rank 14, Bruce. How do you think this one plays out?
Someone's getting blown up. Lots of purges, lots of kicks, lots of doing everything to avoid cast from both sides. Not sure if Maui wants to play up in his face or if he wants to play distance. Not sure how he plans to break grounding totems, if rank 1 fire blasting, rank 1 bolting, but I mean, I feel like if you rank 1 bolt here, you're just opening yourself up to like a big lightning bolt, big chain lightning. Just so much damage can come out at any given moment. At the same time, Maui can do a lot of damage too, but he really can't like rely on impact stuns because Orc. Although Beastaf did just manage to eat 2 stuns against Bean, it's like super unlucky for him. But usually against like an Orc Shaman, you can expect a nade to resist. Like it's pretty crazy. So he breaks the grounding with the rank 1 bolt. There's another rank 1 bolt. Just I guess try and close the distance a little bit. But another grounding does go down. He's just gonna eat a full chain lightning, and now he's looking to sheep. I guess he just wants to reset early. I do expect him to bandage here. He should bandage high. There it is. I don't know if he wants to break anything else. Maybe kill the frost resistance. He'll probably try and wand it. Maybe another rank 1 bolt. But as soon as he breaks this, I'm guessing just another grounding is going to come down. There it is. Next global, probably like an earth shock or something. He's just waiting to shock. Instead, he's going for the chain lightning. There's the earth shock. Maybe he popped LA mastery there. Now he's lightning bolting. Now he does block it. Gets the cone of cold. It's just not going to be enough damage. He's under way too much pressure. There's a cold snap, ice block. Not sure if counter spell is up, but Beastaf is just really topped off. He resists the Goblin Mortar as expected, and now he's rolling the Scorches, but he's just so low already. He's already gone through so many cooldowns. All Beastaf has to do is just keep himself topped up at some point, keep himself a little high, and he can just feel like just bring in the pressure, bring in the chain lightnings, bring in the lightning bolts. Now he's spamming Scorches. He's going to get purged on. I think he got purged on his barrier. Not sure. The Earthshock does finish him off. It's just yeah, playing in someone's face like that, it's really tricky. So many groundings are going to go down. They have to go through. No chances to wand them, right? Because like you're just denying yourself of like good globals to put on like actual barriers that won't get purged. They'll actually absorb something like a part of that chain lightning, a part of that earth shock. So it's just rough. I'm really not sure how to play that.
Out of curiosity, do you remember how Mage Shaman went yesterday?
It was Paladin. Wait, wait.
On the earlier
who played yesterday? Sorry, I forgot there was a Horde side yesterday. I don't even remember who was playing.
It was Fizz versus Raylan yesterday.
I don't remember. But I do remember, like Fizz versus Ezekiel, like season 1. Those could be some fairly long duels. Lots, like I'm pretty sure there were like sheep resets and stuff. Lots, like decent amount of kiting, playing the range game. I do think there were like there was like totem stomping with wands and stuff. Just like the whole. Oh, apparently it went 1-1. The series.
Got you. We'll see if the same happens here. Maui Wowi versus Beastaf. A dog versus a beast. We'll see whose true beast within will come out on top. As I said before, we're going to milk this pun for all it's worth here. As Maui Wowi, mana's back up, duel flag is down, totems are dropped, and here we go. Duels ticking down in 3, 2, 1. Here's the opener, rank 1 Frostbolt to get rid of the grounding totem. Beastaf dropping down a follow-up totem right away as he powers up that chain lightning. Huge chain lightning coming up from Beastaf, who resists the grenade. Gets polyed back up, however, and Maui Wowi's going to be able to reset this duel. No Skull of Impending Doom used, no Dark Rune used by Beastaf, so he'll eat this full polymorph. On DR, breaks early on the heartbeat. The grounding totem fire blast. So the grounding totem eats the fire blast. Good play there by Beastaf, who charges up another chain lightning here, following it up with a lightning bolt as well, and the battle chicken breaks down the ice barrier quickly as Maui Wowi forced to blink away and reset if possible. Chain lightning with the elemental mastery now coming out from Beastaf. Maui Wowi in huge trouble here. Here comes the lesser healing wave from Beast. Does not get counterspelled. Grounding totem absorbs the next fire blast. So Beastaf staying alive purely by these grounding totem plays. Maui Wowi almost doomed. Earthshock to interrupt the scorch. Beastaf final chain lightning, not quite enough, but the Earthshock to finish it off. Barely surviving is Beast. 1% on both competitors, but it's the Shaman who comes out on top there. Wind Fury proc to save the day. Right now, in the meantime, we've got Team Beast over here as Beastaf returns to the battlefield. Maligore TV, a slightly disappointing performance today, but he's been competing his heart out. Unfortunately, doesn't have the ranking gear that others have, and he's relying very heavily on his PvE trinkets. Trying to pick up a couple of final wins today. We'll see if he's able to do so against this Shaman. Warlock Shaman, Bruce, what's to be expected of this matchup?
Well, what's to be expected is one fear from Snuts that passed Sea-Doo about 50 miles out of the duel range, and then a 100-0 in the mean. That's what's to be expected.
We'll see if Maligore can live up to Snuts' legacy here as he pops the Toef right off the pull. There's the Curse of Agony into the Corruption dots. Here comes the Fear. The Fear is immediately trinketed by Beastaf, but there's the Death Coil, and like you said, the 100-0 during the Death Coil, the Shadow Reflect, forcing to cancel the Fear, and it looks like Maligore TV pops one of his own. I'm sorry, no, that's Shadow Protect, totally different. There's the Earthshock, though, coming out from Beastaf to interrupt Maligore TV's Shadow Lock just for a couple more seconds. It breaks prematurely. Shadow Burn coming out from Maligore. Earthshock, once again, Maligore completely pops the Hellstone. Gonna try to life tap here, potentially, if he can, to get some mana back. There's the Frost Shock, though, coming out from Beastaf. The Fell Hunter all over him. Is he going to go for the Spell Lock? Not yet. Lesser Healing Wave gets off, and so do a couple. Takes a banish from Maligore, but the Frost Shock interrupts a Drain Life coming out. Here comes the big Chain Lightning toe up from Beast to finish it off, though, and he gets the victory. Beast patiently conserving that Wombo combo there, as he did in so many duels today. His patience has paid off, and he's picked up his 7th win of the day, officially surpassing Fizz in the previous group, and has locked himself in to the CDL group stage. As we head back to the standings here, just to show you guys what exactly going on. Tips out to Hadouken. Thank you so much for the sub, man. I appreciate it. All the subs, all the donos that are going directly to the stream. I really appreciate it, guys. Sella Streams, thank you all so much. Oh, it looks like that's a 10 gifted subs. Really, really appreciate that. Who gifted the subs?
Tips out, baby.
Thank you, sir. NMP LOL. Big shout out to NMP LOL gifting 10 subs to the channel. Thank you so much, Nick. Really appreciate it. Any NMP riches in the chat?
God.
Thank you so much, Nick. Really appreciate it, man. But, anyways, Beast AF, 7 wins, which puts Fizz in a little bit of a hot seat here at 6 wins. He's going to be watching those duels very, very closely tomorrow to see how Octane does. We'll see if we'll have a tiebreaker potentially on our hands.
He's at now 6. Is this his last set?
This is... No. No, he has one more set after this. Yeah.
Okay.
Swaps over to the Barovs and the Gnomish Battle Chicken, going full Zeus strat on this attempt. Maligore TV again committing to the toe up and the Neltharion Steer. I'm starting to think he might have... These might be the only 2 trinkets he has at this point. We'll see. But I don't think he's made a single swap to any item in his inventory thus far. Earlier, I think we got a swap to Azersong Mageblade and a Spellstone, but that's pretty much it as he pops the toe up. Once again, right off the pull, goes for the Corruption, Curse of Agony. Looks like the exact same duel being rerun. Once again, Shadowburn used early on there, but a big Shadowburn crit and the Fear onto Beast AF. Breaks the Fear early. Lesser Healing Wave comes off, and Beast is going to go hard. You can tell he's prepping this right now. Launches the grenade. The Death Coil is grounded by Beast AF, so he's just going to finish this off nice and easy. He's got nothing to worry about. Full duration fear, no, it breaks prematurely. Hellstone crits for Maligore, but will it be enough? Shadowburn to finish it off? No. Beast AF pops a Whipper-Root Tuber of his own. He gets ready to finish this off. Does he take down Maligore with that raging hard, swollen Battle Chicken? He does. And Beast AF, 2-0 against this Warlock. Maligore TV, not gotten a win here since the earlier duels of today. Beast at 8 wins. Here we go. Beastaf versus Reverie. Nature versus Nature. Shaman versus Druid. What are we going for here, Bruce? Are we going to see that high octane 80% crit elemental mastery chain lightning or what?
Reverie just whispered me. He's horrified. He is going to play the range game, though. He just said, "Do you think I can out balls deep an Ellie Shaman?" And I told him, yeah. So he's gonna just go for the Moonfire spam. Hopefully he rank 1 Moonfires those grounding totems just like every single time. Just right away, get those down and actually get his max ranks up. I mean, Beast actually can't dispel the dots. Reverie does, I forget what he was running. He was running Medicine Pouch, which means that what he's gonna do is he's gonna actually, once he gets a full root, he's gonna run and that's when he's gonna pop his Medicine Pouch. He knows it's just gonna get purged instantly if he pops in his face. Okay.
And there it is, the huge toe-up EM crit coming out from Beastaf. He just takes down Reverie. What can you do in that situation? I have no idea. Reverie has the high Warlord gear. He's not lacking stamina by any means. Potentially could swap out a couple of rings here for something like Archimetroses and Band of Flesh. Would love to see that from him if he has them. I think we saw him use Archimetroses earlier today. Goes for the full book Medicine Pouch this time and the Goblin Mortar. You know, he's swapping back and forth, trying to juke us here on stream. Doesn't want us to see what he's going to equip. Okay, I see, Reverie, I see. Meantime, Beastaf sticking with the Trinket and the toe up for now. Another high Warlord as well. Rank 14 versus rank 14 to finish off the Horde groups today, Bruce. What do you think? Can Reverie survive the onslaught in this next duel?
If so, I don't know how. If there wasn't a dual range, it's entirely different because I think Reverie would just run in a line, and at that point it becomes like a mana game. But Chain Lightning just decimates Druids. I mean, he doesn't have Ellie Mastery now, but the thing is, I don't know if Reverie can kill Beastaf before Ellie Mastery comes back up. I think it's going to be up in this next duel, like towards the end, if this duel gets drawn out. And if I was Beast here, that would be my strat. Just draw it out. A lot of the time in these duels, even if you're gonna lose, it's a really good idea to just survive, even if it means like you're not going for a kill and you're denying any sort of win condition with RNG. You at least get a cooldown for the next duel. So I really think Reverie just doesn't have the damage to close this out and like anytime soon, and because of it, Beastaf's just gonna put on a bunch of pressure and he'll be dictating the fight pretty much. Beastaf actually, so I remember I used to like world PvP with Beast, and he knows when combat's gonna drop, so he just gotta eat and drink, and Reverie didn't, so it's actually like really good for him. He's just gonna spam heals now while Reverie spams Wrath. There's no way he dies here, I don't think, unless Reverie like pops some like Goblin Mortar and just got like some insane crits. I don't know if Reverie used it or I wasn't paying attention to trinkets if he has it equipped. Beast should be honestly, if I was Beast here, I'd be looking to just top myself off entirely. Not sure if Reverie innervated, but if that was used last tool, then he doesn't have to worry about like maintaining a range or anything or getting up close right away. He can just top himself off, walk back in, start getting groundings, and put the pressure on. I don't know when Ellie Mastery is coming back up. I don't think it's for another like 30 seconds. So right now, I think he just be trying to survive. Reverie's looking really good right now. No range regen coming, but he's just so high right now. And if he sits in Bear, what's going to happen is he feels a lot. He's going to be just feeling safer against the Ellie Mastery, I think. Now he's getting into the range where it's getting a little scary, but Beast is completely Reverie still has mana. He's just regenning slowly. There's the enraged regen. So Reverie is really happy right now. What Beast is going to do, what I would like to see him do is just not cast. And there's an Earthbind, unfortunately, against a... I'm not sure why he cast that. I would just like to get... I guess he has MP5, but... Okay. Never mind. Ellie Mastery came up. Apologies.
Okay, then. Well, hey, what an explosive way to end the Horde group today. Absolutely slapping Reverie is Beastaf. And those were some huge wins picked up by the Shaman, who has surpassed Fizz as the leading Shaman in CDL so far. That's 10 wins on the day for Beastaf, taking Reverie down. Reverie finishing off the day with 5 wins, guaranteeing himself a spot in the group stage. Beastaf doing the same, as well as Maui Wowi, who finishes off the day with 8 wins. Bean as well, almost the entirety of Group 6 is going to be advancing to the CDL group stage. Reverie, Bean, Maui Wowi, Beastaf, and J-Law. All of them are, all 5 of them will be going on to the group stage. Maligore on the hot seat with 3 wins on a Warlock. Raziel, 5 wins on a Shadow Priest. It's looking a little bit iffy there with Trickster in group number 4, but he's got a lot of competition to deal with in that group, so we'll see how he performs. And Rahman at 3 wins on the Rogue. Perhaps a little bit of those tournament jitters getting to him today. It's his first tournament he's competing in. Can we get some hearts in the chat for Rahman? Overall, just, you know, competing in this tournament, just it takes a lot out of you, and it's really tough to do with so many eyeballs. So Thank you very much, Rahman, for competing. If you guys want to check out some solid classic WoW rogue guides, classic.wowhead.com.